What's up, lovely people?
How's it going?
Oh,
Jimmy's
man, I'm
Wang.
fucking fat. As usual.
You've been eating healthy though.
Yeah, I know. Rotten food.
Wrong.
We talk about Jimmy's Wang again. Yeah. Jimmy's Wang is a topic of discussion. All right. So we got a couple of new things today. First off, like we did a silent release of 6.42 on Crossfire and Tracer.
Oh, okay.
Give
All
it a
right.
try, gents. Take a look at the fucking change logs. It's a list as long as my Wang.
It's no longer silent now.
it's not a very silent release.
Speaking of Jimmy,
It's Jimmy's fault. Yeah. Okay, so that out of the way. Then we got this is Burgundy Ethics goggle strap for
V3s
for
for
V3s.
all the HD stuff.
all
So
of
this
the
will
HDs.
fit all goggles.
Okay, good. Glad they spelled ethics correctly. You show that Wang.
Yeah, Wang, big black Wang over there.
Oh man, I was just thinking that. I was like, I can't say that. And here comes Wang. Oh man, frozen for me, lads. No, we're doing good, man. We've got all the kilobytes. Okay, anyway, let me just see if this fits. I drove down to town to pick up this fucking cable here. And Wayne told me it wasn't necessary. But anyway, it fits. So we're good to launch the product. And
Stream is tripping.
Stream is tripping. What the fuck?
Dropping
yeah.
frames.
Dropping frames.
Someone's watching porn, man.
No, man, it's not the kilobytes. It's the
It's a computer.
computer.
Too high resolutions or something.
Okay, I'm
Let's
just
watch it ourselves.
I'm just gonna kill shit. I'm just gonna kill stuff. Oh, this is super delayed. All right, give me a second. Okay. All right, we're no longer dropping frames. Very,
Good.
very good. Thank you, Chrome. Anyway, is it better now? It's good now. Okay.
Audio cutting in and out.
Sorry about that. That was the
Stop
browser
with the
running in
Wang
the
stuff.
background. Audio is dropping out every other second. Okay. Well, just keep us posted. I mean, oh, you see that?
Ooh,
The kilobytes.
0.
You know what's going on? They're fucking...
What's going on? I don't know.
Yeah, okay. They're testing...
Ah, okay. Someone has to stop working. And then it freezes again. Ah, looks like our Wi-Fi is getting jammed. Nope, it's still bad.
Wi-Fi dropping in and out. Is it better now?
Not really. Kind of.
It is. It is. All right. Sorry about that. Low LQ at the office. Yeah.
Who said it's 2.4?
Who says it's 2.4? We're on that 6G, bro. Anyway, Wing PDB. Back to the Wing PDB. So we built this for you to reuse your flight controllers that you use on quads for wings. The size, did we list the size on the website?
No. Probably we'll add that later.
Yeah, it's about half a Wang wide. The goal was to just provide something that you can put your flight controller on. So it comes with all these standoffs and pin headers and all that shit. Put your flight controller on here. You plug it into this is the motor. This is like an ESC connector that you have. And you plug that into your flight controller, and then that distributes basically almost everything. And for the rest, you have this 10 pin cable that you plug in, and then basically solder that to your flight controller. So the flight controller can be removed pretty easily. GPS and stuff, you can just glue it back here. For like a demo installation, I put up a picture just before when I installed it on my Wang. Yeah. The PDB delivers 12 volts to your flight controller in case you're going above 8S, and then there is like a solder bridge right here that you can just like move to the other side, actually depends on what flight controller you're using. So if your flight controller supports 8S, you can use up to 8S. If your flight controller supports 12S, whoop-de-doo. And if your flight controller only supports up to 6S and you want to use, like, let's say 10S or 12S, you just solder over that bridge, and then it will provide a steady 12 volts to your battery. There's then going to be an ADC pin here that you can then solder to your flight controller to still get the voltage. All right?
So what are the mounting patterns?
Mounting patterns are 20 by 20 and 30.5 by 30.5. So both mounting patterns are supported.
Okay, spam.
Anything else that I missed?
Jimmy.
Oh, you got like
His kid is also watching us.
You got I think it's like 100 amps or something, 200 amps, something fucking crazy for this for the shunt here. You got a spot to mount your GPS. There is a buzzer which comes in the kit in case you want to torture yourself, and there are 2 pads on the right and 2 pads on the left for 2 servo ports left and right. So you can have like double servo wings, and there are 2 motor outputs here, signal 5 and signal 6, which go from up here, from this port up to your flight controller. And then you also have a switchable LED.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can turn on and off LED. Like we use these tiny little LED strips.
Yeah. But what do you mean by switchable?
You can just on and off.
Oh, on-off switch.
Yeah, on-off switch for the LEDs. Current sensor is included. Voltage sensor is included with a ADC pin, as mentioned before. You've got those little plugs here for your analogs. So for analog pilots, you can solder this, like the OSD, the OSD video up and down to your flight controller through this port, and then you can plug in your camera here. Sorry, it's fucking with my head over there. It's a weird mounting pattern, but for wings you usually don't use screws anyway. You just double set sticky tape. At least that's what I did. One guy was asking whether it'll fit the T1 heat wing. Probably not. Like, this is probably a little bit overkill for a T1, but it's for everything else probably like 1 meter and up, I would say. What's the servo voltage? Servo voltage is 6 volts. Yeah, and there's more information on the website. Just search for Wing PDB. It's currently obviously not in stock. We always launch products that are not in stock, but they should be added within today or probably latest tomorrow, because we were just waiting on this cable here and it arrived today.
By the way, how does the buzzer work?
What do you mean how the buzzer?
How do you get the buzzer going?
So the buzzer connects also to here,
Oh, okay, all right.
to your flight controller,
all right.
and then it's remote controlled. All right. There are 4 standoffs, 8 screws, and then you got all the pin headers necessary to solder this to your thing. Switchable for HV servos, otherwise it's sold 2010. You need 8.4. Oh, 6 volts is fine, bro. 6 volts is fine. I'll work this into the next version, okay? Yeah, it's 6 volts. Yeah, it's a valid complaint. I generally don't fucking care, to be quite honest, about what voltage the servos are running at, but this revision is going to be 6 volts only. All right. Oh, and it's super fucking cheap. I think it's like $16 or $17.
How about the 16S for the Money SC?
The fuck are you driving? A motorbike?
It's like this thick.
16S. That's like my bike. Yeah,
Right,
my
yeah.
bike is 16. No, my bike is 20S. Anyway,
20, yeah.
whatever. 16S. All right. Yeah, it comes in this very nice Lucid bag. As such. Any other questions?
Well, so I guess when are we actually launching the thing out there?
The Wang?
The Wang.
We're sending it to test pilots today. So this was actually the thing that was holding up the shipment to the test pilots. So we're going to send it to test pilots today. And they basically have a veto. A veto right for a week. They can veto the launch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't tell them. I mean, now I told them, but in case they're watching this.
Why the whole current through the PDB? Doesn't that get hot?
Well, you're going to have to send it through something if you want to measure the current, right? If you look at other flight controllers like the Maytech, they have like this tiny little board below the flight controller, which is... Okay, I'm not going to talk shit about other companies, but this is... I prefer this, okay?
Tell us about the new Wang. It's meant to go in. Released.
How many amps in total? 4 amps. So both, you got like a 12 volt 4 amps and a 6 volt 4 amps.
The video that Mr. Steele posted.
Which one?
Of Kobe flying.
Oh, yeah, okay.
With that, I didn't see it. It went by too fast. Was that the?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that wasn't our Wang.
That was not your Wang.
No,
okay.
that was not my Wang in Kofi's video. No, that was his Wang, his white Wang. So Kofi bought like it's a glass fiber or carbon fiber, I don't remember. And it's kind of like I think it looks like a copy of the Funjet, but made with carbon fiber or glass fiber.
Oh, okay. All right. But there is a Instagram story somewhere that has the photo of the Wang.
Yes. Well, but that
It'll be
already
very hard to
disappeared.
Yeah, it disappeared.
Yeah,
If you
gone.
saw it, then good for you.
Can it be used on a Kaipi 2? Yes, for sure. I think this fits into a Kaipi 2. Yeah. We're going to post the dimensions online of it, and then you can measure it yourself. You can measure the Wang yourself, and see whether it'll fit. I mean, to be quite honest, this is like perfectly gonna fit my Wang, but whether it fits your Wang is gonna you know need to
likely
be
gonna-
determined.
I mean, it's likely going to be a foam Wang of some sort, so
Yeah,
Just,
you
you
can
know-
you can cut it,
just dig it out.
dig it out.
Just got your Wang.
Sounds like a Vasa fusion. I don't. How are you doing? Health back to 100? No, still no. But you know, there are people in the office who think I'm permanently sick, and they're like spraying fucking alcohol.
Oh man, I came into the office in the morning and she started just like like my coffee was just like, you know, it's in a cup, so I'm like, hey, like chill out, man, what's going on? It's like, don't you know? I'm like, know what? Like rumors, man, like he's carrying some kind of virus, like he's spreading it throughout the office. I'm like, what are you talking about? People are getting sick, there's like fever going on, like fucking coughs. I'm like,
And I'm
okay.
like, I'm getting it from the other fucking cunts.
not me.
Yeah.
You keep saying it's me.
Well,
Whatever.
you show up sick and I am sick the next day.
Fine. Whatever.
Oh man.
Blame the Wang.
Blame the Wang. Anyway, Wing PDB, it's out now. It'll ship today or tomorrow. So just letting you know.
It's always the Guaylos. Yeah.
AIO18S ESC and a flight controller. Nah. I'm not sure that's a good idea, man. I thought about it for like a wing, you know. Like putting basically you could put an ESC on this, right? Technically, like you could put an ESC on this. But
But why?
It's tricky. It's tricky. Well, AIO. Right? But, I mean, okay, this would still not be an AIO. You would still need to put a flight controller on it. But you got so much current going through. So if you put like a compass on it, every time you throttle up, it's going to think north is somewhere else, right? Okay. Anyway. There's going to be about a test period of about 2 weeks. Well,
Another 2 weeks.
another 2 weeks. It's actually pretty close to 2 weeks. So expect the launch to be early November for the Wang. But it's still going to take a little while. We have to modify some plastic parts, so that usually takes 3 to 4 weeks. And then, yeah, and then it'll be ready. Everything else is ready. I'm flying it quite a bit. I have been flying it quite a bit until that thing happened. And I just repaired it.
Oh, okay.
I still have to repair the wings though. The wings.
But that happened during landing, right? Or what happened to it? I forgot.
The one software bug that we should.
Oh, that thing. Okay, yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah. That's what you get. And what else? Right? The last time we had a lounge, I still haven't talked about Turkey, right?
Nope.
Okay. So I went to Technofest. It was pretty epic, I gotta say. Like it was way better than I expected because I was like, I need to get out of Hong Kong for a week, do something. And so Technofest came up. It's like, all right, that's a good opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Pack my Wang. Packed the GPR, and off I went. I bought a flight ticket to Turkey. Like I didn't even expect like that they would even fucking care. And they were like, "Oh, you got a flight ticket, blah blah blah." give us your flight details, right?
Dude, you were taken care of, I would say.
I was fucking yeah, exactly. Like it was fucking wild. So I sent them my flights and they were like, okay, there's gonna be like, I don't know, it's not really an assistant. Like there's gonna be like a tour guide joining you in Istanbul,
At the
right?
fucking airport, yeah.
At the fucking airport, like mid-flight basically, because I had a layover in Istanbul to go to that place. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking awesome. So I arrive in Istanbul. There's like this super nice lady that's like fucking taking care of everything that I fucking care about. I'm like, I want to go fly, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna get the driver. We're gonna pack up. Like, do you need to get some Red Bulls? I was like,
Have we met?
yeah, exactly. You know me? Do you know me? Anyway, we went like to this really awesome place. I met up with a local FPV pilot who like they arranged basically, and he had a Tango too, obviously, because he was a fucking FPV pilot and that's a fucking dumb motherfucker. No, he genuinely like he's been flying for like almost 10 years now. Like he's been like the whole fucking journey, right? And yeah, so he brings us to these like fucking awesome locations, like some famous bridge that James Bond jumped out of, and we fly through the fucking bridge. Then we go to like this next location. And my storage is full again on the fucking O3, so I didn't record, but it's like this epic cliff, whatever. It's kind of like Mediterranean, but also like mountainous, so it's super fucking weird landscape. Anyway, we flew there, and then they were like, all right, cool, that was your first day in Turkey. I was like, holy shit, right, I still got 5 more days of this. So we went to fly basically every day. Like I got up at 5, charged all my batteries, breakfast at 7, out at 8, and then we were at Technofest around like 1 or 2-ish.
How big is the place? How big is the venue?
The venue is fucking... Well, they shut down an airport.
Okay, all right.
That kind of tells you the size, right?
Yeah.
The size. Hang on. Let me... Did the Wang pilot got leaked at the YouTube video from Mr. Steele? Yes. That's the one. Is it a twin? No. How's the garden? Oh, somebody's up to date. Nasty Cop 420. Yeah. Oh man, those were the days.
Like I had to send out the fucking
yeah
YouTube link to somebody. It's like, hey, this is our company.
This is our company.
And this is our fucking YouTube channel. Yeah. I copy and paste it. Hang on a second. Hey man, like I can't send this out, man.
This is way not too serious. Yeah. Anyway, it's still our YouTube channel, but they managed to give us like a alias.
Yeah. Fucking tiny URL, that shit.
Anyway, so they like the second day. So first day I couldn't fly to Wang because I lost my tools. And then the second day they took me to their like local RC spot.
Oh, okay.
And I was already like, oh fuck, like local RC pilots, no, you know. I mean, you know how they are here, right?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, I'm talking like, you know, proper like old people, right?
Oh, you mean like the old people place, like the
yeah.
Okay,
The one where
nah,
like you
place,
can
yeah.
only fly clockwise and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they were like the most chill dudes ever. They didn't even fucking care. They were like, oh, there's this fucking idiot from Hong Kong, and yeah. So like we flew the Wing. We flew the GPR. Like I was like flying into cars, like through cars, whatever. Like live cars on the road. Like just all kinds of like just went fucking crazy. And they didn't care. They were like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like, because we had like a phone thing, so they were watching, and it's like, oh, wow, you can go this close? It's like, yeah, yes, you can. You shouldn't, but you can.
And you told me the cop showed at one point.
No, that was later. That's
later,
the third day or fourth day. Yeah, and then the guy there, like he chased the Wang and did some videos of my Wang. Some close-ups. All right, we gotta stop this. Anyway, so that was like the second day, right? And then went back to Technofest. Like watched all the track, the flying, like the racing, everything. From what I could see, like I'm not an expert, but the track was fucking amazing. Like literally, like it was interesting to watch for like an hour. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually racing is like 3 minutes and you're like, okay, all right, seen it, bye-bye. But yeah, anyway, pretty tight racing, all that stuff at Technofest. They had like this huge fucking show where there was like people like hanging off of helicopters with like the Turkish flag flying around, like with fucking machine guns, like, you know, like army displaying their shit. Then they had like
yeah, I checked out their agendas, and like every day they have something crazy.
Yeah, they had like these
display.
competitions for like all the students in Turkey like came together, and they had like these robo war competitions. It was fucking wild. It was fucking wild. Yeah, it's at some point, like I can't go into too much detail, but at some point I got invited to dinner with the fucking vice president of Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like sitting in this private room, like holy fuck, like showing up like this, right? Like who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he runs a drone company in Hong Kong. Yeah, what up? They were like super nice. I can't like I'm obviously I'm not gonna shit on the Turkish government. No, they were super nice, really good food, all that sort of stuff. And then yeah, we went to fly the next day. We went to fly at like some historical site. So here's like the thing, right?
Historical.
When normal FPV pilots go to fly, they go to fly to the location that they want to film.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So like, oh, you want to film the castle?
Yeah.
All right, we go to the castle.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
Now,
not for that place.
yeah, but okay, just in case you're ever doing this, like I didn't really care, right? They said like there's not going to be any cops, nobody cares. But okay, just whatever. In the future, like if you ever plan to film places, you don't go to that place that you want to film. You go to a place that is like within line of sight of that place you want to film, right? Mm-hmm. So like what would have been better in hindsight was to like, you know, hike up a mountain and just throw it off, right? Because then how the fuck are they gonna find you, right? Anyway, we went to this like historical fucking thing, launched our wing out.
Where was it, like a building, or what kind of historical shit?
It's a castle.
Oh, so it is a castle. Oh, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
But we were like maybe like 500 meters away from the castle, like on the way up to the castle, basically.
Okay.
It's like there's like a road that goes up to it, and then it's called the Snake Castle of Adana, if you want to look it up on Wikipedia. Anyway, we walk up that place, toss out the wing. We flew like the entire fucking valley, like everything, and like before I launch, I'm like, how is the situation here in Turkey? And they're like, don't worry, cops never show up. We never have any problems. I'm like, okay, I won't say it, but you know, I've heard that one before. Mid-flight, the guy's like, hey man, cops are here. And we're like up in the mountains, right? Like under the goggles. I'm like, okay, you know, what should I do? Should I come back? Like, should I trash the wing? Like, tell me what to do, right? Because like, okay, in Austria, if we know that we're wrong and cops show up, we just trash the wing and we pretend to watch porn on the fucking goggles, right? That's it. Like, fuck you. There's no wing here. We're not flying. The remote control is just for show. Yeah. Anyway, so he was like, no, land it. It's fine. So I landed the wing. Beautiful landing, by the way. I gotta say, because I was fucking nervous. Because the wing's not easy to land, as you know. And they have a bunch of questions. I didn't really understand what they were talking about. They were asking questions for about half an hour, and then they left. So I was like,
half an hour?
For half an hour, yeah. So I was kind of nervous because I don't know exactly the rules of Turkey, and it's
wrote
kind
down
of
any names, or
no.
Just like questions for 30
Just
minutes?
questions,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know like what's going on. The whole situation is like, you know, I don't speak the language. They're all calm, like they're drinking tea and all that shit. Maybe they were just curious. I don't know. Like I didn't really want to know. I was just like, okay, just fucking leave me alone. Because, I mean, it is the Middle East, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, like almost. Right? So, like, I'm like, okay, I understand why you don't like drones. But I like them, okay? I'm just filming. Anyway, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a video. Auf dem Schlauch, Nicky, he wasn't very happy with the footage. He was like, yeah, 2013 called and wants his fucking FPV video back. Eloquent as ever. Oh, man. Anyway, he was like, if you're not flying in the city, don't even fucking send me the footage. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. All right. Yeah. Obviously, flying in the city while the vice president is in town is maybe not the smartest thing you can do. So I opted out of that one. Yeah, and then final day of flying, the guy, like, we walked up this fucking mountain, and like we left the hotel at 7 a.m. like super early, drove up the mountain, and then I had like in my mind, right, I was like, Google Earth, okay, we're gonna go here, and obviously that's not how it works in mountains, right? You can't just go here. So we like tried to look for a way, and then we found like this shepherd who was like fucked up out of his mind at like 8:30. Like he was so drunk, he basically like just by talking with me, I got drunk. Like, that's how fucking drunk that guy was. And he was like, yeah, you can park here and you can walk up. And he showed us like the completely wrong way to get up. Whatever, it's fine. Like, we don't expect you to know the place where you grew up in. So we walked up this like volcano cliff thing, and then like when we were at the top, we found out that there's actually a really nice path going like. Anyway, launched a wing. We fly like out into the valley, like 3, 4, 5 kilometers out. I don't even know how far. And then yeah, suddenly a bug happened on like because I was flying with the fucking wrong firmware, and the wing basically returned to home and plowed itself in just right next to us into the mountain. Did I show you the video?
No.
No. Yeah.
That was right next to you.
It was just right next to us, like 20 meters. I was like trying to like what should I do? Like trying to reboot, change the frequency, all that shit. But yeah. My bad. My bad for flying with untested firmware. And yeah, so the wing plowed itself into the mountain right next to me. And that was it. At that point I was like, okay, like 3 or 4 days of hardcore flying, and I was like, okay, that's enough. And so we chilled the last day, went and bought like some presents for my wife, and went back to Technofest again and enjoyed the last day. And the Hong Kong kid finished second.
Hong Kong kid?
Yeah.
What?
Some Hong Kong kid finished second. I keep forgetting his name. They all look the same.
Hong Kong or Taiwanese?
Hong Kong.
Oh, is it Michael?
No.
Oh, Michael is right. Oh, I'll find out later.
Yeah. Anyway, Hong Kong kid finished second. Korean kid finished first. Or kid. The guy's fucking bigger than me. The guy with the earrings. I don't know what his name is. Yeah, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, if you're considering of going to Technofest, you should. It was good fun. I think it's invite only though, so you might have to be a good race pilot, unless you like to fly Wangs like me, and then apparently you
can fly wherever
you get invited. Yeah.
Does the new wing have an official name?
No, not yet. Never follow directions you get from Turkish people. They will never admit they have no idea.
Oh, I've heard that joke before.
Okay. Okay, I don't know. I mean, he knew, but he was just too fucked up because like the path that went up, it was like covered with the shit of his fucking goats. So, but like, okay, like for me, it's a skill to be fucked up at 8:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm. True.
Right? Like that's a fucking skill right there. I was like, okay, that guy is living the life. He's just out there fucking chilling with goats and getting shit faced. The last video you made flying down the mountains was awesome. Yeah, thank you. We had a good time. We got to go back. You got to fly some Wangs. Yeah.
Okay.
Talk to the chinchillas.
That's the most important part.
That's the most important part. Have a discussion with chinchillas. Wang. What the fuck?
Jimmy.
Greetings from San Diego. What's up, San Diego? How do you watch porn and it goes? Don't ask questions. Don't ask fucking questions. Any long range or speed testing done? Well, not really long range. We spec'd it out to fly like with the battery that I built. It'll fly for an hour comfortably. So that'll do some serious distance. And that's like still a very lightweight version of it. I think you could double up the battery easily.
There's a lightweight version of it?
Yeah, that's the lightweight version. So you could double up the battery and then you could fly probably for an
I've
hour
launched
and a
that thing
half.
so many times now. And pick it up.
Yeah, and picked it up. Right. Speed testing, probably up to 200 miles. Like if you really prop it correctly. Probably do 200 miles. Potential battery capacity about 10 amp hours ADAS. With is it 21700s? I think it's 21700s.
Can you tell us what style of wing?
Well, it's a forward swept wing. People already saw it, right? So I can say that. Anyway, that's all the information I can give out today. Let's do a quick recap.
Mm-hmm. Ethics HD Goggle Strap V3 in burgundy.
6.42 bug free version online for Crossfire and Tracer. And Wang PDB. It's under TBS Lucid Wing PDB, but we all know it's actually the Wang PDB. So $17, I think. Right? Did we check the price?
No, I didn't set the price.
Oh, I did, but I forgot. TBS Wing PDB. That would be nice.
Just add Lucid. Oh.
No, I mean, Google is not that fast. $17.95, so $18. There we go. It's already out of stock. But we should be. I don't know if they already added stock or it should ship out today in a reasonable quantity.
RTF or kit version available. RTF.
No, RTF
No.
wings. We don't do RTF wings. Those are like for kids. Those wings are for kids. All right, that's it. No further questions. Thank you very much. We're gonna head out for.
You gotta do some testing, right?
Oh,
Have
yeah,
you already
right.
done it?
No, we
No.
gotta. We're testing the ADAS Lucid today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the H7. All right, this is compatible with the H7. I don't know if you mentioned that, but just in case. H7 is underway, probably like early to mid-November. And the ADAS, we're testing it right now and then going into mass production. So that should actually be available before mid of November. Yeah. There's some other shit that's in the pipeline. I'm not going to leak it yet, but we're probably going to be doing a lounge pretty soon again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. Website says it's for TBS Mojito. It would have been fun if there was like an add TBS Mojito to your order link.
Like the price and everything is there.
Yeah. Pictures of it.
Link to the photo.
All right. Yeah. It was at this moment he knew that he fucked up.
It's so funny that people here cannot pronounce a word correctly.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
Mojito. All right, it's been updated.
Leak sealed.
Leak sealed. That was close.
Now delete the stream.
Okay, Bonka 8 is Lipos, the way to go. What's the difference between Source 1 V5 and 5.1? 5.1 will do the Gorilla mount. Was it programmed by the same guy with the GPS was not yet taped down. Oh my god!
Of course, the logo is gonna be facing up.
Yeah, of course. It's
only
about branding. Oh man. Water.
Because I was about to tell him the name, and then you trying to be fucking discreet about it. Like, all right, let's not talk about it.
Right. How the fuck did this guy find out? And then it says it right in the product fucking description.
Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't say, because I was gonna say like, oh well, the last plane was called the Cavarinia, and
yeah. So same but different.
That way.
Is it waterproof? It is not. It is not. But you can get they're selling these sprays now, or the what's the other one called? The one the Cod King.
Colt King.
Cold King. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you can use those to waterproof it. We did test it, and it is not waterproof. That's why I have a new phone, by the way.
Oh right, right.
Mr. Eve from Fractal went for a swim in front of our office. Yeah. Is it mountainside proof? Yes, it is. Actually, the wing, that wing, the one that I flew, it's been in the ocean. It hit the side of a fucking mountain. It crashed I don't know how many times into how many different fucking things, and it's going. It keeps going. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that.
It's been some pretty rough landings too.
It's some pretty fucking There could be that could be a video, just like bam, yeah, bam.
Oh fuck. The one where you were landing at fourth floor.
Yeah.
And then it like tips, and then
that one was actually pretty cool. Like it just plowed the side of the wall like this. Yeah. All right, cool. So see you guys. I don't know.
In a few days.
In a few days, yeah. I still don't know what we're. Oh right, we gotta launch the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone's reading lips already.
Is it
on the stream you said?
All right. Take care, guys.